Sebastian Marciano. I live here in Eagan, Minnesota, and I train with Minnesota Top Team here. This is my main gym, and I train at M3 Martial Arts. We're affiliated. It's a Pedro Sauer school here in Minnesota. I'm 19 and I'm a purple belt. And let's see, I love to compete. I like to play guard, so I have like a De La Riva, Berimbolo type game. I'd say that's my favorite.
Hello, I just want to welcome y'all to Minnesota Top Team, and we here in an interview with Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Sebastian Marciano. It's Italian.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So the questions I want to ask you is like, what do you think about Brazilian jiu-jitsu and stuff like that?
I feel like jiu-jitsu's like changed my life. Like I didn't really do much before jiu-jitsu, and now it's like all I do. It's just changed my life in so many ways that it's so special to me.
How do you like about competing and stuff like that?
So like when I first started competing, it was like really hard. Like I'd get really nervous, but then like I kind of like found ways around that where I didn't like try to ignore being nervous. I like worked with it. Like I learned how to cope with being nervous, and now I love competing. It's so much fun to just get out there and test myself.
I know you kept on trying to get after me and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of like your game a lot. Like, what type of game do you like to play?
So like I'm really lanky, so I have like a lot of length to my body, so I like to use that length. So I like spider guard, De La Riva, like open guards.
Oh, okay.
That's like the main part of my game, I think. And recently I've been working on my guard passing a lot because I know I need to improve that. I've been doing a lot of like Toriano, so like grabbing the pants, trying to be fast with my footwork. I really enjoy doing that.
Oh, okay. So like, by you being in your purple belt, as you moving up to purple belt, congratulations by the way. So who do you look at to try to compete in this year? Like where?
Obviously like the pandemic's still going on, so like any competition I can find that will be good for me, I'm gonna try to do. Like I think my next one's gonna be the Orlando ibjjf Open at the end of March. I'm gonna try to get my teammates to do that with me.
Sweet. So this is like anybody like would you like to compete against or something like that?
Just the top guys. I just want to be able to beat the top guys. Yeah. Yeah, the guys that like.
Ready?
Yep. Speak up a little bit on your end.
Okay. I can't remember their name, but I know they out of I think they out of California, at Andre DeWall School. They like twin brothers or something.
Oh yeah, the Rotolos, yeah, they're really good.
Oh yeah. Well, as I can see, they left and went to brown belt now, but I kind of see that your game can fit. I think you can beat them right now.
I'd love to have a no-gi match against them. It'd be fun.
For real?
It'd be an awesome experience.
Oh yeah.
Because they compete both, but like I think like recently they've done a lot of no-gi stuff, and that's like I think where their game is headed towards more of like the no-gi grappling versus the gi.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like, are you gonna do like a lot of no-gi or?
I'm gonna keep doing both. Recently, I've done a lot of gi. I did do for my purple belt debut. I did the Atlanta Open, which was in the gi, and then I did no-gi pens that same day.
Oh,
so that was a good experience.
Oh, okay. So, is it like, do you got any like specific like people in Minnesota that you could think like name them like good practitioners like black belts up there? Anybody that's coming up?
Kind of what you were saying, like my coach Marcus Bedore, he's light featherweight black belt.
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what though, with Marcus, I've been watching him for I'm gonna say for the last like 4 years or whatever, and because for some reason he looked like somebody I knew, but it wasn't him. But you know, by watching his game, I'm like, man, being short and stuff like that, but he got a real good game and stuff like that. Like I see him more attack aggressive.
Yeah, he can be very aggressive. And like most of the stuff I do is stuff he taught me, but like since we have two different body types, like I feel like he does stuff different than I do, and I do stuff different than he does, and that's what makes it cool.
So how important would you say like your body type is as it correlates with your fighting style? Like, is there any advantages to being taller versus shorter?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I feel like a lot of wrestlers that I roll against or compete against are like usually pretty short. So like, I think they have the advantage of like getting under me, but like I feel like my length can help reach, and like I just have like a better reach when I get to like grab stuff.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So it does make a difference.
Yeah, but I think like no matter like how like big or tall or wide or skinny you are, like jiu-jitsu's for everyone.
Right, it's for everybody, but you kind of match it to your body type.
Yeah, you just kind of like over time, like within like the first year or two, you start to figure out what works really well for you, and maybe something else that you don't need as much as.
Okay.
Yeah.
Filter it out. Effective. How old were you when you started?
I was 14.
14. Okay.
14.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I see some pictures of you when you.
I mean, I'm still skinny, but like way skinnier.
So when you did, like, what cost you getting like not first place at the No-Gi World? Like,
second I got second at the No-Gi Worlds, and then I just got first at Pan Am's.
yeah. What happened for the first place at the World? What cost you?
So I actually fought a friend of mine, Grayson Henley. He's a good friend of mine. I lost by 2 points. What's up?
No, speak up a little bit.
So I ended up losing that fight by 2 points, and then I was stuck on top. And that wasn't like at the time, like I felt like I only played guard. So like being on top when I was down 2 points wasn't where I wanted to be. I ended up making a mistake, giving up those 2 points. But that was my first No-Gi Worlds, and it was so much fun. Like my whole team was out there.
Right.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So that would cost you like you took second.
Yeah.
You would have had first.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
It
it feels good to just to know that you like got on a podium at the
And that was like the beginning of blue belt for me. So like to be able to be at that level, like know I can like do well with these. At the time I was doing juvenile, these kids.
Right.
When I wasn't at jiu-jitsu as long as most of them. It was a really good feeling for sure.
It was. Was you nervous when you first?
Oh, I was so nervous. Oh my god.
I know how that feels like when you're getting ready for that match.
Yeah. I sometimes like, cause like I have to make weight, so like most of the time I can't eat the night before, so like I can feel my stomach rumbling in the morning sometimes, just starving. It's horrible. But it's always worth it.
It's worth it. I think it competing a lot like that I think it helps a lot, and like say for stress or whatever, it just takes you away from all that. You know what I'm saying? And
it's like once I'm done competing, like for the day, like I get to just like take all that stress I had about like the lead up to the competition. It's just like all done, no matter like how I did, if I win or lose. Yeah, that stress is just all gone. It's awesome.
Yeah. So would you like to see like a lot of black belts come out of Minnesota competing like high level and stuff in IBJJF?
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
I'd love to see that.
I'd love to see that. Hopefully, I'm hoping that could be me one day.
Yeah, it could be you.
I think it can be.
The way how you training them, like from what I see, from when I was training to and now, I see your game picked up like a lot. You can tell that you've been like really like training from daylight up and daylight down. You can tell, and that's a good thing though, because you know it makes you hungry and more want to compete a lot more and stuff like that, and get out there to put to the test of what you train for and stuff like that too. So
What would you say to somebody who was confused about like the differences between jiu-jitsu or karate or different type of
I
MMA?
get like people ask me that a lot. Like people I know that have never seen jiu-jitsu or done jiu-jitsu, like they think jiu-jitsu, they always go like hi-ya, like they think it's like striking. So like jiu-jitsu, obviously you know you're a black belt, is like more like wrestling where you like you grapple, you control someone, like you take their like you make them tired and you control them until they have nothing left, and then you submit them, which means you make them tap, which is like a game to say uncle pretty much.
Okay.
Like being able to control someone like in that way it's so powerful.
Okay, so that's a big difference then.
Yeah.
That's really a big difference.
Yeah.
That's
So,
good.
and to the pound, so how did that go? I think you like, in your division for just the state of Minnesota, to take first place in the pounds at a blue belt, like, you probably like, what? Cause you don't get a lot of people come out of here.
So I didn't know this until Marcus, like the day he promoted me to purple belt. I'm the fourth person in Minnesota in the adult division, so not counting masters.
Okay.
To win Pan Ams at any belt level.
The fourth?
The fourth, and the third I think is Marcus at Nogi Pans.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get the interview with Marcus and stuff. And
sure.
I love to interview him too, But otherwise, like, what type of game did you play in there coming into the pounds?
I didn't actually have like a game plan for Pans. I just knew I wanted to be aggressive and like attack. And there was some like matches that were slower than others that I wish I could have done better in, but I won it. And
You said I won it.
but I played a lot of guard just because I was confident in my guard. I did a lot of Barambola stuff, so I was like trying to play De La Hiva, sweep, or take the back.
Did you submit out of your opponents? Or
So I had 5 matches and I ended up submitting 2 of the guys. The first guy I ankle locked, so like straight foot lock. And then in my 4th match, I armbarred the guy from the triangle I had.
Okay, that's awesome, man. We ain't knocking nobody, we ain't trying to start nothing, whatever, but like, could you like name like some of the best guys that you been up here or into that you like?
Some of the guys that compete?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's so many guys I like just for like many different reasons. Someone I can think of right now who like I've been watching a lot of is Roberto Menez. So I think Roberto's like probably the same age as me. Like I'm 19, he's probably like 20.
Okay.
But yeah, he's been like training since he was a little kid, and he's like a new black belt. He's just getting out there. He's winning, he's losing, he's like experiencing it all, and he's got world class like everything, I think. And he fights for submission, so it's like cool to see him like really attack. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, did you read on the thing is what do you think about the no-gi they doing like heel hooks and
I've never done like any tournaments where I could do heel hooks yet. I look forward to doing that soon here. It's like I know it's gonna be important for me when I get to brown belt.
Oh yes. Leg locks and out, man, a lot of that because I mean, it's what I see like your generation and stuff like that is like a lot of them do a lot of leg locks.
It's very popular for sure. Especially
for your generation, so I was like, I think I might stay in the Masters, but maybe one day I might try to do the adult and see from there. But I mean, when I see them, like, oh snap, ibjjf finna have leg.
Well, it makes sense because like all the other tournament organizations allow it at the higher level, so they realized I think that it's gonna be good for them in the long run. Like it's gonna change like a lot. I think at least at first it'll be like a big change at the high level.
I think it will be a lot too because I mean you got a lot, like I said, your generation is really thirsty and going for a lot of leg locks and a lot of reaping and all that stuff. So man, that's pretty much it's good. But do you think that like us being on can't train a lot and all that stuff, you think it kind of like play a role in your competing and stuff like that through taking time off?
Like since I've taken time off.
Yeah.
It depends how long I'm out. So I get injured a lot because I sometimes train a little too much. I overtrain a lot. So if I get seriously injured, like I can be out for like 2 weeks to a month, which I think slows me down a little bit. But like I notice when I do get hurt, I always come back stronger. Like maybe I wasn't as motivated as before. So like when I'm not able to train and I see like that's been taken away from me, I just come back even more motivated. And I think that's always good.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened to your ankle?
I just keep like a soft brace on it now. I actually like had a bigger brace on it. So this is for Pan Am, so it's been months. I had a bad sprain after my third match. I was in an ankle lock for probably like a minute, and I knew it was gonna pop, and I just kind of let it happen.
I'll tell you one of those, like, you know what, I'm winning. If I tap, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, I wasn't really bad.
Yeah, I would not recommend that with some people. You know, I would rather tap.
Yeah.
I don't want to, you know, get your.
It was definitely really tight. I think like when I had, it just made me fight through it.
Okay. Well, like, I was gonna ask you, have you been trained with Jose them lately? Jose and Johnson lately?
Not recently, but the last time I was at Rio, I think I got to train with both of them, and I've always like trained with both of them. They're always really good for me because they're close to my size.
Yeah, they got your link.
And they know so much.
Yeah. So otherwise, man, like how your teacher Marcus, how you like how he teaches?
Oh yeah, so like Marcus shows like everything. Like he'll show kind of what we were talking about is like stuff for like everyone, but maybe like someone likes it more than others because like their body type works with it better.
Right.
But yeah, he'll show like different guard passing and different guard stuff. He shows a lot of guard retention because he thinks, and I think it too, like it's super important for a new person coming in to like learn how to be on their back and keep their feet and hands up. Because like everyone can be like standing and just like learn a simple guard pass, but like to be able to play guard is like it takes a little bit more thinking because like you have to learn how to use your feet like hands.
Okay. And then like anybody out of your school here go out and compete too, like you?
Yeah. So let's see. We have a masters competitor here, TJ. He just got his purple belt too.
TJ.
He won Nogi Worlds a few years ago at blue belt.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. He hasn't competed in a little bit, but I think like when things start to go back to normal, he'll want to compete for sure.
Compete a lot.
Yeah. And then obviously my coach Marcus competes a lot. Me and him usually go to the same competitions, do it together.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Hey, I see you working on like a I don't know if that was a pass or whatever.
Oh yeah. Greg Nelson showed me, and I haven't had like a bunch of success with it, but I've done it a few times, and it works really well. Like your feet are kind of like high up, and I really like Toriando passing. So like I have these hand grips, and I try to go side to side a lot, but then the feet come high, so like I just duck under. So I'm like trying to constantly change directions.
That was good. I hate
you. You want to show something else? One more? Do you know one more thing?
That was pretty good.
That's about it?
I'm trying to think of what else I should show. There's probably one more thing I want to show.
Yeah. It's on you, man. Yeah, it's on you. The back.
Jamie, should I show some lapel shit?
Where'd you hit at hands? You don't know what you hit at hands?
I know a few things. Let's see.
Whatever you hit at hands, successful. You can show a bolo. Yeah, I think it's something you actually can't.
How'd you do a bolo or something? There's something good that you know with Lincoln. You ain't gotta show
Do
your.
a Polish word.
I was thinking about
Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Marcus uses this technique too, so this will be good to show.
Okay.
Tell me, you guys are ready?
I'm ready.
So this is a technique from a lapel guard that my coach Marcus Bedore showed me, and Keenan Cornelius has also shown this. It's called the Polish Worm Rider. So feed the lapel to the lapel lasso just under my leg, and now I'm gonna go underneath his other leg, so his right leg here, and the lapel is gonna go over his quad, and I'm gonna grab it on the other side with my right hand. So I kind of get on my side here. And now my favorite thing to do here is invert. Grab the pants. Get my legs out. Now I can just do like a basic technical stand up here. Now I can just flip them. And I have like really strong grips here because like his legs are kind of crossed up. And I can just walk around his guard and pass. So now I'll show it a little bit faster here.
Yeah, go faster. Sweet. Alright, let me get the last what's the name with him and then. Alright.
So sweet. So you know Greg Nelson, black belt, who owns the academy? Yeah. So like Greg Nelson's like he's been like in the MMA scene for a while. He was Brock Lesnar's coach, shot shirt. So he's done a lot like in the martial arts world.
Oh yeah.
So that move I did like on my Instagram, there's a wrestling move. He calls it like the boot scoot, where you like just like drop underneath someone and then you like power drag and take them down. But he showed me I could do the same thing for guard passing. So one day I was like working on, I was drilling Toriando, and he like saw me having a hard time like trying to get around the legs. He was just like, just go under. So he told me to just like lower my level and drop under the legs. And then I think like that same day he showed me it, I actually was able to use it when rolling. So okay, I think it's pretty cool.
Show us.
Yeah, I can definitely show it. Yeah, I love
show us one or two, you know, it'll be good and stuff. So, well, anything else you want to say? Anything or?
Let's see. Oh yeah, because Marcus uses this technique too, so this will be good to show.
Okay.
I'll probably do like a bit drag.
No, do the where you put me. That one's cool.
Tell me, you guys are ready?
I'm ready. Whenever.
So this is a technique from a lapel guard that my coach Marcus Bedore showed me, and Keenan Cornelius has also shown this. It's called the Polish Worm Rider. So feed the lapel to the lapel lasso just under my leg, and now I'm gonna go underneath his other leg, so his right leg here, and the lapel's gonna go over his quad, and I'm gonna grab it on the other side with my right hand. So I kind of get on my side here. And now with my favorite thing to do from here is invert. Grab the pants, get my legs out. Now I can just do like a basic technical stand up here. Now I can just flip them. And I have like really strong grips here because like his legs are kind of crossed up. And I can just walk around his guard and pass. So now I'll show it a little bit faster here.
Yeah, go faster. Sweet. Alright, let me get the last one. And I appreciate it. So,
go into